Ladies and gentlemen, today is the 50th anniversary of the observation of Earth Day. As you may know, Earth Day was first marked in the United States as a peaceful call for environmental reform, following a massive oil spill off the coast of California. Half a century later, this annual day unites millions across the globe, drawing attention to the huge challenges facing our planet and offering an opportunity for the world to reflect upon its relationship with the planet. The year 2020 is the International Year of Biodiversity. The year held a lot of promise as the super year for the environment. There were plans for the amplification of calls for urgent action and the need to refocus the global environmental commitments while emphasizing the nexus between nature, climate, and sustainable development. The day, however, comes at a time of hopelessness for a world grappling with the coronavirus pandemic. The postponement of International Conference of Parties, COP26, which was set to determine new global targets on biodiversity and climate change later this year, is a huge blow to the momentum set from the beginning of the year. Although many are feeling despondent, this black cloud hanging over the world is surely temporary and shall soon pass. After the lockdowns, we will see greater appreciation for nature in many countries around the world. People across the world are missing the things they took for granted. What they did not know they would miss until they could not have it. The open spaces, the green trees around us, and they are now realizing the well-being and health benefits of accessing nature. Earth Day 2020 could mark the year we stop taking the planet for granted. The challenge of the biodiversity and climate crisis will still be there post-2019 restrictions. The ambition of COP26 must be carried forward and built upon in 2021. Throughout Africa, we experience environmental challenges such as climate change, deforestation, improper waste management, desertification, water pollution, and land degradation. There is an increase in drought, in monsoons, in flooding, and famine. This has threatened people's livelihoods and the livelihood of other animal species and ecosystems. Earth Day calls on every citizen to rise up and come together to engage the public, educate people about the environment, and act to make positive and sustainable changes to protect the earth that we all love and live in. The theme for Earth Day 2020 is climate action, highlighting the enormous challenge of action on climate change, which distinguishes the issue as the most pressing topic going into the next decade. Climate change represents the biggest challenge to humanity today and the life support system that make our planet habitable. Forests are one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal to combat climate change, and our attitude towards this resource can be the deciding factor on our survival. Lessons have been drawn from our current experience with the coronavirus pandemic, where we have realized that it is better to preempt a global problem when we see it on the horizon than have to deal with it when it engulfs us. This is a lesson we should apply to the challenges of climate change, which also threaten hundreds of millions of people. We must also recognize that globally, challenges require global coordinated responses. We have observed, even locally, that some unintended benefits have come with the coronavirus pandemic. Some improvements in pollution levels have been seen in countries with restricted movement of people and the shutdown of factories and businesses. Our challenge going forward is how to balance our need for these to reopen and go back to normal life while reducing the footprint of these kind of activities. We need to take the positives that have come with this global disaster and adapt that as our lifestyle going forward. Let us share this challenge as I conclude today throughout our digital spaces. Take up action and clean up your space. Plant a tree wherever you are. Raise some tree seedlings to plant later, so that when the world eventually emerges from this coronavirus pandemic, we will have a new, fresh relationship with Mother Nature. I thank you.